I stood on the curb, the cold scraping my skin, and read my mom's text again. Your sister is bringing her boyfriend to meet the family. She doesn't want you there. Your blue-collar job would embarrass her. Understand? I said nothing. I walked away. The crisp November wind felt sharper than her words. Behind that "understand" was a storm I hadn't yet unleashed. I remember when I first met her. Not my sister, the mother. Her house smelled of baked pies and warmth. I was 17, just a kid with hope, helping Dad fix the car. She praised my work ethic. She called me responsible, trusted me with family secrets I shouldn't have known. I believed in her. I trusted her. The betrayal hit slow. Subtle at first. Invitations to family dinners stopped arriving. My sister's calls, once warm, became curt. And then I found the texts. The mocking tone, the comparisons, the judgment. He's a mechanic. Ugh. Small words but jagged knives. I didn't yell. I didn't storm in. I calculated. I studied patterns, what mattered to them, how they projected status, how fragile their pride really was. And I waited. Patience is sharper than rage. 5 days later, the doorbell shattered my quiet apartment. I opened it to see them. Mom, my sister, and that smug boyfriend who oozed arrogance like cologne. His eyes scanned me, sneering before the words even left his lips. "Wow, you're still working with cars?" he said, a pause for the audience in his own mind. "I mean, it's cute." I smiled, sweetly, disarmingly. "Yeah, and I'm the one who keeps my schedule flexible enough to actually enjoy Thanksgiving." Mom's face twitched. My sister's lips parted like she might apologize, but nothing came. I stepped aside, letting them in, and the moment they crossed the threshold, I initiated the first move. "By the way," I said casually, "I set up a little surprise in the living room. Thought we could all see it together." Curiosity flickered in their eyes. The boyfriend's smirk tightened. He sensed the shift, but didn't yet understand the rules of the game. They followed me. I led them past the dining table to the living room, where their precious digital gallery was waiting. Screens glowing with meticulously organized financial records, photographs of the house renovations I had secretly overseen, and emails exposing every little lie about how they presented themselves to friends. Every claim of wealth, every whispered judgment. They thought I was oblivious. They thought my blue-collar hands meant ignorance. "Funny," I said, sipping my coffee. "I've been keeping track. Your perfect Thanksgiving plan collapsed before it even started." The boyfriend's jaw dropped. Mom stuttered, searching for words like a drowning woman. My sister's face went pale. She realized how little control she had. And then the piece de resistance. I handed them each an envelope. Bank statements, legal documents, proof that their investments, supposedly so secure, had been quietly siphoned in ways they'd never predicted. I'd done my homework. I'd prepared the stage. They'd underestimated me. You did what?" my sister whispered. I shrugged. "Just balanced the scales." The boyfriend tried to laugh, but it came out hollow. He looked at me, really looked, and for the first time, I saw fear where arrogance had been. Mom clutched her pearls, quivering. "Jack, this isn't—" "It is," I said. "Every slight, every insult, every attempt to erase me. It's accounted for." I watched them unravel, not with glee, but with calm satisfaction. This wasn't chaos. It was justice. Every action I'd taken was precise, deliberate. I didn't need their apology. I didn't need their recognition. I just needed the truth exposed. When the door closed behind them, leaving a silence so heavy it hummed, I finally exhaled. Thanksgiving wouldn't be about turkey or pomp. It would be about my victory, silent but absolute. I poured another coffee and sat by the window, watching the neighborhood lights flicker. I didn't feel anger anymore. I felt power. I had walked away once, unnoticed, underestimated, dismissed. Now I had returned, not as the overlooked son, the blue-collar embarrassment, but as the one who had rewritten the rules of the game. And somewhere in that quiet, I smiled, because sometimes the best revenge isn't loud, it's perfect.